In this video, we will discover 35 fascinating things about the Grand Canyon you didn't know. Let's get started right now. While the Grand Canyon as a whole is considered to be a semi-arid desert, it is so large that it contains 5 habitats: boreal forest, ponderosa forest, pinyon juniper woodland, desert scrub, and riparian. It is home to 91 species of mammals. Also, it is home to 22 species of bats, more than anywhere else in the United States. 41 species of reptiles live throughout the Grand Canyon, including lizards, snakes, Gila monsters, tortoises, salamanders, and toads. Under President Theodore Roosevelt, the United States named this wonderful place as a national monument in 1908. Did you know that it is one of the 7 natural wonders of the world? Over 6 million people visit the Grand Canyon each year. 5 American Indian tribes live in or near the Grand Canyon. The tribes are the Havasupai, Hopi, Hualapai, Navajo, and Paiute. Geologists long believed that it was formed over 6 million years by the Colorado River. However, some now say the process began as far back as 70 million years ago. Native Americans have continuously lived in or near to it for thousands of years. Many tribes consider it a sacred place. The first European on record to visit here was Spaniard Garcia Lopez de Cardenas in 1540. John Wesley Powell led the first expedition there in 1869. He was also the first to call it the Grand Canyon. It is amazing, but it's so big that it creates its own weather. It is not the longest or deepest canyon in the world. The Yarlung Changpo Grand Canyon in Tibet is 17,567 feet deep, which is 2 miles deeper than the Grand Canyon's 6,093 feet. The Tibetan Canyon is about 30 miles longer as well. While several types of marine fossils can be found there, such as crinoids and sponges, there are no dinosaur bones there. The rocks of the canyon are older than the oldest known dinosaur, approximately 1 billion years older. But the canyon itself didn't form until after the dinosaurs. The oldest fossils there are 1 million to 740 million years old. The Hopi consider the Grand Canyon to be the gateway to the afterlife. It is so large that it can be seen from space. It stretches up to 18 miles wide, 1 mile deep, and 277 miles long. Only 8 fish species are native there, 6 of which are found nowhere else in the world. A fatal plane crash in 1956 prompted the creation of the FAA, the Federal Aviation Administration. The Paiute Indians called it Kaibab, which means mountain lying down, or mountain turned upside down. The odds of dying while visiting the Grand Canyon are around 1 in 400,000. About 12 deaths happen each year, including deaths from natural causes, medical problems, suicide, heat, drowning, and traffic accidents. On average, about 2 to 3 deaths per year are the result of falling into the rocks. There is a post office at the bottom of the Grand Canyon. A mule carries the mail 2.5 hours down into the canyon each day. The world's largest underground hotel suite is located 22 stories under the surface in the caverns. One night, for 2 people in this 65-million-year-old cave, costs about $700. Over 1 billion years of geological history is missing from there. Known as the Great Uniformity, this 1.2 billion-year gap in the rock record is still a mystery. It features a monumental architecture, the Skywalk, which is a transparent bridge that lets you see 500 to 800 feet vertically beneath you. In September 2019, a 28-year-old man jumped to his death from the Skywalk. Early Europeans initially believed that the whole place was worthless, annoying, and that no one would ever want to visit it. The Grand Canyon is home to pink rattlesnakes. Found nowhere else in the world, these pretty huge snakes are still poisonous. The Grand Canyon is bigger than Rhode Island. There are around 1,000 caves, only 335 have been recorded, and just one is open to visitors. Although the mighty Gila monster and bighorn sheep live there, they are not the most dangerous animals living there. The rock squirrel bites more visitors per year than any other animal. Located in the Grand Canyon, Supai Village is the most remote community in the continental United States. Population 228. Don't forget to hit that like button and support us by sharing our content. Follow us by subscribing to our channel and you'll get notified when we upload new fascinating content. Until then, please check this video too.